I am back. Yes, sir. Welcome back to Generation 1 OU. So why we're here at Generation 1 OU? Here's the thing. You may call me and I have gotten comments from a particularly good friend of mine, and they called me a noob. So, you know what I thought? You know what? I'm going to prove to them I'm not that washed compared to what they think. And sure, we are 1157, which is like the lower half of the ladder. But we can get back up to a certain area and we can beat out these teams. So, yeah, I think we're going to have some fun with it. This is a Zap Me. Oh, they're getting mad already on the jump. They're already getting mad on the jump because their team's not working out. That's amazing. Or they're going to explode, or they're going to do something. We go 55. We get paralyzed. We do not. This is funny. I'm sorry for the people that are playing this game. I'm so sorry about this. Let's see. And do this to blast them. I wouldn't be surprised to do that. Yep, for me to do that. And I wouldn't mind just going into Zapdos, doing a drill peck for free, doing damage. But this is pretty funny. Like, oh, yeah, like they're getting salty already about it, and it's pretty funny. Let's see, drill pick again. I imagine they're probably not be the most familiar with this game because it is based around the speed tiers is what happens with this meta game. And it said, oh my goodness, they're so salty. Oh my goodness, are they serious? Are you serious, my brother? I'm guessing, cool. Oh my god, I'm literally just laughing at this poor person. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that this is happening to you. The blizzard, are they gonna freeze me finally? They do not, unfortunately. The thunderbolt will knock them out. I'm guessing they're gonna put more O's in this entire thing. Watch it, watch it, watch it, watch it. Watch it, this is pretty funny. Never mind, they thought it's not surprising. Never mind, never mind. I thought it would have been even funnier if they would have done it. Wait, they go Magmar, then you get paralysis, which is pretty funny. I'm gonna drill pick just in case of damage. Let's see, we get knocked out. We do get knocked out. But we do get we do wall them with Rhydon now, which is pretty funny. You go Eggy. Not surprised there. You're gonna sleep powder. Stun Spore. What are you doing, Goofy? So you're Mega Drain. So you're trying to prevent sleep. So I get that. Paralysis. Amazing. So go to my own Eggy. I will not care. They go Mega Drain. They do that. It's time to explode. Bye-bye, Executor. I swear they go Magmar and they just let me explode. Yay. So now it goes back to my Rhydon. Let's see if they go to their Executor. Yep. And I am going to go to my Chansey. Yeah, let's see if you sleep me. They do Psychic. Okay, nice. They do a sensible move. I'm going to Ice Beam real quick. Doing damage. Doing 37%. We're going to get Sleep Powder. Yep. I am so sorry about this. I am so sorry to my first opponent. This is not what it should be. And they finally do it. Hooray! Are they gonna go Mega Drain? Let's see. They are Sleep Powder, Mega Drain, Psychic, and they're trying to go all special attacking. Let's see. Psychic, barely doing much. I'm gonna farm on you. Let's see, no special drop. So Fort turns the charm. Yay! There we go. Fort turns the charm, and we get their free soft boil. Nice. There's Psychic trying to get the damage off, but you're gonna get walled by Chansey, sir, or ma'am, or them. Yeah, there we go. That's how we win games. What? That's how you do it. I mean, it is not very clean, but it's pretty funny. I'm guessing they bring out Tauros now. I'm guessing they bring out Tauros, right? Yeah, 4 turns of sleep. What you're gonna do about it? And they're going to have a lot of speed stuff happening to them, which is going to be pretty funny. But let's see what you can do. I like your team. I wonder if he's going to be mad about it. Is like... Is he going to say it's basic? Bro is mad. Bro is mad. I swear. This is pretty funny. So I'm gonna go down to my Rhydon. I do not mind. It was like, your team is very original. Oh. Okay, let's see. Blizzard. I do get punished for that, unfortunately. Do we get another bliss? Unfortunate. Let's see. Let's see how we get this down. Do we get a surf times 2? Let's see. Damage, process. Yeah, there you go. There's amnesia. Go for another body slam for potential crit. Let's see. Perfect. Do we get the blizzard? Do we get KO? No, we do not. We do win the game. Oh my goodness. Are they going to be salty like this? Let's see. Let's see. Are they going to be salty? Please don't miss. Please don't miss. And GGG. Only that means, and that's GG's. And they probably are not the happiest. Some get good gamer or whatever it's called. So I don't care about what they said, but it's pretty funny that they get mad. It's like very original when they just play with a Raichu, Dragonite, Magmar, and Poliwrath on the same team. And they're saying I'm very original. Yeah, sure, I'm improving my game. That's what it's called. Mickey Muse. It's called playing better with your team. Trying to learn how to play better because you feel like you fell off. But that's how it is. Let's move on to the next game and see what we can do from there, baby. Let's get it. Alright, we're here with game number 2. We got no C420. We're going to go for this. They go Lovely Kiss. Unfortunately, he's going to miss. But what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go for Psychic. Let's see. Damage. Critical hit 29. Does that. And a Lovely Kiss. It is just because I want to bait out the opponent and everything to get themselves in this position. Get a sleep turn in because they only can Blizzard or Psychic or Rest. That's the only way you can try to do this, as you do see 20% on that. So we got that ready. Got 2 turns to sleep already. Let's see. Are they going to force swap or going to keep on? Let's see. 2. And they're literally trying their best on that. There's 4. Let's see. And there's 5. Let's see. And there's 6 right quick. And I know this is probably a 7-set turn thing. 6 turn. Yep. And they try to make me fall asleep again. Welcome to the 2nd turn. Amazing. Do we get a freeze absorption? We do not, unfortunately. We do get a 15% drop. Nice. So they get Lovely Kiss again. But would not mind going for a Blizzard, doing a little bit of damage, doing 28%, which is not affected by the stat drop. It's mainly by the stat overall. As you see, we are going to get 1 turn. I'm going to swap out this Rhydon real quick. As you might, I guess my last opponent was pretty funny. I say so myself. As you see him swap out, let's see. And we do have a Sleep Clause coming in, so we're going to Rock Slide up. It's a Psychic trying to fade out my sub. As you see, this is definitely higher tier gameplay, as it's 1353. This is Psychic, so I'm going to go U and see what you're going to do. You can Mega Drain. Nice play on that front. I'm going to go Zapdos now in case they do go Psychic. Then Mega Drain again. I wouldn't be surprised if they swap out back to Jinx. Let's see. And I'm going to go for a, yep, we go Tropec. Doing that damage. And when we do this paralysis on the Snorlax real quick. And let's see if they go Reflect. They Body Slam trying to get me paralyzed on my front. Thunderbolt in, doing 30%. They do Body Slam again. Do I get paralyzed? We do not. So what I'm going to do now is preventing myself from getting walled. And boom. We do get knocked out. But we're happy about this either way. Because we got Eggy getting down a little bit of chip damage. I'm going to go Body Slam on the Snorlax, getting that damage down on that. They go Executor. They know they have a Sleeping Starmie, so I'm going to go to my own Executor. Let's see. Stun Spore, which is amazing. And I can go my own Sleep Powder and to go Jinx. I do not mind because I can go for a free Double Edge and knock out the Jinx. Amazing. And boom. There it is. We got the damn thing down. We're going to go for a Sleep Powder on the Eggy. As they explode, okay. We are guaranteed faster than a Chansey, so let's see what we're going to have to. They go Tauros themselves. I'm going to go you. Let's see what you're going to Blizzard, right? Do Body Slam. Nice. So do that. I am going to go for a prediction and go into a Blizzard. Let's see if you go Starmie, or let's go for move. Yep, there we go. Good thing I went for that move instead of going for the Jugular. And we're going to go Chansey real quick. I am going to Thunder Wave on the Tauros real quick. As to provoke fear into the matchup. I'm going to bring in Chansey. I got Thunder Wave on the field. They have to bring in either dealing with counter or that damage. Let's see. And amazing. The Tauros is paralyzed officially. And then just go into Rhydon officially and see get Body Slam paralysis right now. No, we do not. So we can go for a free Earthquake on this front. Let's see. And get an Earthquake down. And we barely survive. And we get the crit. Oh no, is this the Rhydon video? Is this the Rhydon video? Real quick, is this the Rhydon RBY video? They do have it. They do have a Zapdos. I'm gonna Rock Slide real quick as they Drill Peck to knock me out. I'm gonna go Chansey real quick. I hope we do not get a crit. I'm gonna throw for Thunder Wave real quick as they get. Oh, they got the crit. It's an in-game zap. No. They go Gengar. Amazing. Do we get freeze? Earthquake. Earthquake faster, right? Are we gonna be faster with Earthquake? Are we faster with Earthquake? Are we? You know what? I'm gonna go Eggy for the sack. Let's see. Are we getting the Eggy sack real quick, or are we gonna lose out in the game? Let's see what we can do from there, baby. How we're gonna do this? How we're gonna do that? We know in this we have a damn attack. Let's see. Thunderbolt, nice. I'm gonna Sleep Powder. Whatever comes in, comes in. They say. Are you gonna explode? Or are you gonna go for? Psychic, right? They do not let me. Oh my goodness. I lost the game. I lost the game by throwing. Let's see. Get that 65. They explode. Yep, they do that. And we lose the game, sadly. But, I mean, I'm glad we had this good matchup real quick because it gives you the tech of how we're going to deal with the situation. GG's. This is like kind of this is a lesson on Rhydon management. So we managed the Rhydon really well. Guess what? We have this entire thing and we get rid of the Zapdos. But we're going to be right back with another game and see what we can do from there. Hopefully we don't have no low ladder shenanigans and see what we can do. All right, we got a Starmie on Starmie Ditto. We got Dorian Chew right here. I'm going to follow very quick on this Pokemon. As you see, Thunder Wave is the easiest move. I am going to go to my Ice Beam in case you go Chansey on the Thunderbolt. Well, Chansey on the whole thing, which would be a very scary idea. But, as you see, they go Snorlax. We get Paralysis, unfortunately, but we can go into Rhydon. We can go Eggy. I think Rhydon might be the better move, but I do want to get my Zapdos management real quick. I'm going to go Eggy real quick. Body Slam's going to do work, and no Paralysis. Amazing. So we can go Sleep Powder for absolutely free. And this is definitely part of management of your Pokemon. As you see, we do have this matchup, and unfortunately, they do wake up. Do I miss? We do. Of course we miss. I'm not saying of course, like, oh, ha, you know, whatever. It's like, oh, of course we miss. Kind of funny, but we do explode on the Snorlax, give him a free turn, no sleeping required. And what I'm going to do now is go into Starmie real quick. Go back to Starmie. I'm going to Blizzard up and get some Paralysis, or not Paralysis, Freezing coming in. As whatever comes in on this Snorlax is going to be a very scary sight. As Chansey comes in, do we get a freeze? No freeze. But we're going to go back into Chansey real quick in case they do go for Thunder Wave or Sing. They go Thunderbolt, which is an amazing proclamation of going back into Chansey right here and getting our Ice Beam down on the other opposing Chansey. Why do we do this entire fishing? It is because we are trying to beat out the likes of our opponent. As you see, we're going to go for this and it go crit, unfortunately. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go Rhydon on this crit chance. Critted Chansey, my bad. Go Body Slam doing critical hit damage. This is probably one Rhydon of a lifetime. We're going to go for Earthquake in case they do go for Blizzard or get Paralysis on them. They go Eggy, which is scary. Dorian Chew is very smart on this play. Do I want to sack off? Do I want to go for Starmie? Do I want to... You know what? I'm going to go this in case they make me fall asleep, right? They do that. Amazing. So they fail. So they pretty much have to go Double Edge unless they Psychic, doing barely anything. I just do this. Hopefully freeze. No freeze. But this is a perfect way to getting it to explode or get to a swap because this is something they can't really do unless they go for Double Edge, which they play really greedy. And that's how they got their consequences happen. But if they do get a 1-2-1 out of 256, it'll be pretty fucking funny. I'm sorry about my language, but it'll be pretty funny that they have this entire thing happen. So, you can see it goes Psychic, unfortunately. So that's down. So now we got into a dilemma with Zapdos. This entire team is now weak to Starmie. So what I'm going to do is, or Zapdos. So I'm going to go into my Zapdos real quick. Well, it's probably better off odds. I can go for Blizzard. Unfortunately, we do miss. They have a Sleep Powder, which is amazing. So do I get a Wake Up? No, we do not. They go Mega Drain. Holy Toledo, that's scary. So that means we cannot go Rhydon. We cannot do this. So they are definitely a scarier team. I tell you that one. So this is definitely something scary. I see them go Mega Drain. Yep. Are you double powder? Or are you going to be doing something crazy? I'm a Drill Peck real quick, as you see. And let's see what you can try to do real quick. But yeah, I'm just surprised about this. Let's see. And they go drill pick. They have their own Rhydon, which is absolutely amazing. What I'm gonna do now is go to my own Tauros because I could definitely try not to get paralysis, but I could try to go for Blizzard, try to go for this, and see what we can do from there. But yeah, so let's see what we're gonna do. What we gonna do? There's a body slam, which means we do not get paralysis on. I'm gonna go for Blizzard for potential damage. Let's see. On the Rhydon, because if you get Blizzard on the Rhydon, that's gonna be good. There's a Blizzard, boom, and we're gonna go for Body Slam. Gonna KO this Mon down, bop. There's a goodbye on this Mon. I'm gonna see we can get down with the Zapdos, which means the Rhydon, the Starmie, and all these other Mons are gonna be scary. I'm gonna go you. Let's see. Thunder Wave is amazing. I'll try to wake up on this turn. In case they do that, they Psychic up. Let's see a Blizzard. They do that. And we're going to get absolutely annihilated. So what I'm going to do now is go Zapdos on the field. And then swap out to Rhydon. I mean, they have only Blizzard in that. So I'm going to swap out to Rhydon real quick. Let's see. And let's see, they'll swap to Rhydon. They do not. And I'll just go for a Body Slam in case they Blizzard. Let's see, damage doesn't KO me. Go for Body Slam, doing paralysis, right? No! They do not get the paralysis. They do that real quick. And what I'm doing now is go back to Zapdos. I'm going to go for a Thunderbolt real quick. Let's see. I'm going to Drill Peck just in case of the Rhydon coming in. They do that. Amazing. So that's kind of my mistake. And, ooh, they got a crit. So what I'm going to do now is go swap to the Tauros in case they do go to Agility or whatever comes in. They go Rhydon. Amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. So we do have that. I am going to Blizzard up the Rhydon. Doing damage. We get Freeze? We do not, unfortunately. We do get one more Blizzard up. Let's see. God dang it. We do lose the entire matchup like that on the drop. And a miss like that hurts. So that's GG's. And hopefully we get one more game after this and try to get it up on the ladder. So yeah, and there's a paralysis where the thing hurts. But yeah, let's get the other game in and let's see what we can do from there, baby. Let's get it. We'll be right back. All right, we got Format Horse real quick. And let's see what we can do from there. I am going to go into Eggy real quick in case they paralysis on me. Let's see, did that, right? Perfect. It's kind of a safety check. They go Blizzard, which is kind of common on most Starmies. Oh my goodness. We are getting absolutely obliterated again, which is pretty funny. But what did Blunder say about this? Do not get tilted and do not get myself situated to where we have to get ourselves too frustrated on that front. So go Chansey on Chansey Violence. I'm an Ice Beam in case they do that. And if they sing, then it's okay. If they sing, it's okay. We could try to freeze it. We could try to do whatever we can. They Seismic Toss, so they reflect set. Do this one. Do we get a freeze? Amazing! Somehow we got a freeze on the first Ice Beam. That's amazing. So we're going to go back into Executor. Try to force out a switch, which is absolutely amazing. I am so happy for this. And look at that right there. Oh my goodness. Right there. Amazing, 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 amazing work. So they have that. I'm wondering if they're going to leave. If they leave, we're going to get another game. But if not, then we have at least this. Let's see, they go Starmie. I'll go back to Eggy. What I'm going to do back is go back to Chansey for the joke. Let's see, and do it for the bit. Let's see, Blizzard. Do I get my own Frozen? Unfortunately not. I'm going to go for Thunder Wave, trying to see what we could try to do, but we're going to fish for this entire thing, right? Yeah. There's the situationship right there. We get ourselves back fully health. Let's see, do we get Frozen? No, we do not. So that means we're absolutely cooking with this team. Boom. Finally. Let's see, Blizzard. Let's see, do we get Frozen? We do not. I'm going to go for a Thunderbolt again in case we do crit. We do not. But look at that right there. Ooh! But look at that right there. So we got 442. I think this might be some 512 type stuff. Let me see. Minus 7. Let me see. 703 minus 442. That's about. No. So let me see here. 743. 703 minus 440. 2. That's probably, yeah, it's not going to work out like that. I don't think I'll be that much in trouble. Let's see. They go Rhydon. Amazing switch on their front. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go for Ice Beam. Let's see any damage. Boom. They do that. Unfortunately, no freeze claws. We are faster guaranteed, so we can definitely go into a situation where we can Ice Beam the Rhydon, get it down. We're about 600 or so HP in this whole entire thing. We got 690 some HP down, or 600 some HP down. Let's see, and let's see. We do knock out the Rhydon. Amazing. We got a Zapdos game, and now we're gonna have a potential Chansey game. It's just finally the coveted Chansey game that I wanted for a long time. We do not get it yet. We're gonna go into Rhydon. Let's see and see from there. Let's see how we're gonna do this. And look at that right there. Get the body slam. Even though we get the paralysis, I'm fine with this for any way of damage. We do that, and let's see how we're gonna do. Doing earthquake for that damage. Doing earthquake versus earthquake. I'm guessing there may be thunderbolt for the. Yeah, they were trying to get into range. That's what it was. Okay, that's fine. We know you're not gonna be as strong as this. I'm gonna sleep powder, and if you go Chansey, it'll be a perfect opportunity to explode. Unless you have another Pokemon. And what the amazing part is, since their Rhydon is down, and I got rid of my Rhydon, that means I'm absolutely free for Zapdos. I'm going to Sleep Powder again. I know you're probably going to Body Slam or some shit happen. But let's see. Excuse my language on that one. We do that. Reflect is down. I'm going to do this. I'm going to Psychic up, as you see, for damage. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, they say. There's 2 turns. They go Psychic, doing about, let's say, about what the number is. 29%. Let's see. Get another hit down. Another 32, which is a roll, like they say. I think we can get a roll down or get some down, and we beat out the Snorlax. Perfect. So let me go double edge in case. Well, I can't. Well, why would I go double edge on this? Let's see. Perfect. We do get that in case we save up PP for the Chansey or whatever happens. But look at that right there. We get more opportunities to knock out the Tauros. Boom. I'm gonna explode in case you go for a fakey swap and see what we can do from there. I think you probably want to go to sleep, or unless you don't. Whoa, 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 whoa! I got an idea. Oh yeah, there we go. I thought we were gonna get rid of that. So here's the thing. Go Chansey. I'm free to go to my own Zapdos. I'm gonna go Agility, just in case they're gonna do that. But they cannot get themselves out of the freeze, and of course they forfeit. So let's get another game in. Unfortunately, we do have that, but let's see if we can get one last game. So we have a positive ladder climb. Let's see what we can do from there, baby. Let's get it. All right, we got our final matchup, and it is a rematch, I say myself. Let's see what we can do from there and hopefully have some fun. Let's see, and I'm going to do this. And what I'm going to start off is what we do is have this happen to where... Let's see... So we're going to start off. They have Alakazam on their team. What I'm going to do with this and go Chansey real quick in case they do go for a Chansey swap. I'm going to Ice Beam in case they do something with that. Let's see. And how we're going to do this, it is a scary idea. But let's see what we can try to do. They go Sleep on my Chansey, which is scary. But I'm not going to be afraid about it. And what I'm going to do with this, and I'm going to go to Executor as they do swap. They go to Seismic Toss in the Chansey. This is a TKO Chansey. I'm going to sleep up my powder. Let's see, and they go Alakazam, amazing. So I'm gonna go Double Edge in case they go Chansey, amazing. So you do have that going that front. They have a different team this time. I'm gonna explode, get rid of the Chansey, which gets rid of their Chansey, which gets them Alakazam sleeping, and basically I'm in a perfect position in my front. I'm gonna go back to Starmie. Let's see, they go Alakazam, they go Eggy, amazing, amazing, amazing. So basically they can't do themselves with that front. Let's see, get paralysis. We do get ourselves paralyzed on our own. We go Rhydon, which is going to be a quick game on that front because they're going to Earthquake. I tried to do something about it, but they won't be able to do nothing about it. Let's see, Starmie. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, they say. I'm going to go for this. Blizzard, hopefully. Please. No, we do not. And let's see what we can do from there, baby. Let's see. This is going to be something scary. I did do go for Earthquake. Knocking me out. Let's see. And boom. And it's sorry. It's all good. It's part of the game. That's how he put it. And we're gonna go into Tauros real quick. We are gonna go for Blizzard. Yeah, and they realized it was an unfortunate situation happening. We're gonna do this. No freeze, unfortunately, but we're gonna go Chansey real quick in case they will go for Clamp. And if they go clamp, they're gonna be stuck. They blizzard, amazing. Somebody go for thunderbolt. Are they going to explode for explode? Let's see. Are they going to explode or are they going to go swap? Let's see. Perfect on that front. We do have a thing where we fall fast asleep. We're going to go into our Rhydon real quick. Let's see. And they go earthquake in their own. Oh, that's saddening. We do go to this. I said it's part of the game, so I had to lay on my bed and rest on it. So let's see what we can do. We go blizzard. Sadly, we do get that. We are getting extremely unlucky, which is very unfortunate on their front. Let's see. Do we get froze? No freeze, but I mean, it is what it is, they say. It is what it is, we say. So we do this, and unfortunately, we do this, get the paralysis, right? Nope, we do not. So when we get one more game in, I think this is probably a sad case of me messing up and then losing the game on the jump. But I mean, I'm not surprised. It is kind of unfortunate where I got my position in. So I'm gonna go use the Chansey real quick. They body slam doing 65, which is a pretty unfortunate circumstance, which is gonna happen. But I'm not surprised because it's RBY. RBY has some shenanigans happen, but it is not particularly. It is. It happened. Yeah, and there it is. So it happens. I'm being honest. Like, look, it happens. It's not particularly their fault. There's another drill peck. They rest up, and unfortunately, we do get ourselves outlasted by the Rhydon. They say, "Are you sure it's fine?" I mean, they're being respectable. I get it. I get it, and I respect how they feel about playing the game. And I wouldn't say myself. It'd be, "Oh, it's so bad. Why are you doing this? You're being a noob." I mean, I was being frustrating about it, but it is what it is. GG's again. And there you go. Get one more game in. Unfortunately, we get ourselves situated like this, but hopefully we get the Chansey game. But of course, it is the Zapdos game right now. Let's see what we can do from there. All right, we're back with the last game and see if versus Jab. But let's get a Thunder Wave off on the Jinx already. Let's see. We get the paralysis, which is amazing, even though we have to deal with the fact that they're going to make us fall asleep. Let's see. There you go. You get a special drop. They do not. Unfortunately, we don't have any sleep absorbers rather than Starmie, so this is probably our best bet. But unfortunately, we do wall them out, so we have that at least. But hopefully, we have this going through in. Let's see what we can do from there. All right, so they have Chansey back in the field. I'm going to go Eggy just in case they do that. Let's see. They Seismic Toss. This is definitely the new set they're going to have in with the Chansey. They go Jinx again. I'm a double edge. Let's see what you're going to do about it. Let's see how we're going to do. And we got bad and boosted and bad and bougie, they say. How we're going to play? Let's have some fun and see what we can do from there. Let's see. Let's see how we're going to do. And we get the paralysis on the 41%. Let's see if this is a roll. Is it a high roll or low roll? There's a 33% chance to knock them out. Unfortunately, we do have that. So let's see if they're going to bait in the Chansey. So I know this is going to be something unfortunate real quick. So let's see how we're going to do. And I'm not surprised if we do have something happen. Let's see. And they go Cloyster. Nice, nice, nice. So they're going to have Clamp. They're going to have Blizzard. We're going to do now sleep as a Ice Beam. Okay, that is something crazy. I have to sleep on the Cloyster. And now we're going to explode on the switch to Chansey, which is crazy. Which, unless you get explode on the... You know what? I'm going to Psychic up real quick. It's just really easy. Not really easy. They can do this. I'm amazingly good. And we're going to do a double edge. It's a guaranteed KO. Amazing. So, yeah. So, there we go. And I know this is probably going to be something real quick. So, I'm going to go to this in case they body slam, pop, and get that crit, right? No crit, but we get the paralysis, unfortunately. We're going to go for Earthquake, and let's see if they get Blizzard. Yeah! There's the damage, finally. We finally get some on our break. Let's see. We get Blizzard out. Let's see. And do I get myself screwed over by this likely chance? It is the egg or the clam. They go clam. They go Chansey. I'm gonna do this, and oh my days, we got some cooking to do. So I'm gonna go to Starmie real quick. Let's see. You go Thunderbolt. You're gonna go this Thunder Wave. Amazing. So I'm gonna go Eggy on the front. Let's see what we can do from there. Since Chansey is slower, Cloyster's going to get boomed, and then we're going to have some from the front. Let's see. They go Zapdos. Ooh, okay. So they were fearing out that. They go Drill Peck on the front. I'm going to go to my own chant. Let me go Zapdos real quick. I'm going to Thunder Wave on the Zapdos. Let's see. Are you getting agility up? I'm going to go as slow as I possibly can. All right, waiting out the time. And let's get the Thunder Wave off real quick. Amazing. Do we get that? Amazing. So we get that through, and I'm in agility on my own. They go Chansey. Amazing. So we got that front down. And now I can go for Drill Peck for potential hit. Let's see. And Paralysis. Amazing. So we get the Zapdos game finally happening. Let's see. They soft boiled up. Let's see. I go for another Drill Peck. Doing a critical 68% on the Reflect. Amazing. This is Reflect Chansey, as they say. Go for another crit, right? No, we do not, unfortunately. We do get Seismic Toss on the Zapdos. Let's see, we get another Zapdos crit, right? No, we do not. We get another Seismic Toss. We get a Salt Boiled. Nice. So we'll see another Drill Peck, another crit. Ah, no crit yet. Do we get another crit, right? No, we get that. And you get another Seismic Toss down to 22%, which is going to be a KO after this turn. And you get no crit on that one, unfortunately. So this is definitely get hard walled by the Mon now. So when we go now into Tauros, hopefully we get a Hyper Beam crit. Let's see. No, we do not get the Hyper Beam crit, and we get Paralysis. Unfortunately, this is the circumstance we have to live on. Please give me the crit on the Reflect, right? No, you do not. You see, right? Yeah. There's a KO on that. That's amazing. I was like so happy about this. Is it the Chansey comeback? Is this the Chansey comeback, they say? You go Body Slam, doing that 61% on the rare crit. You get a critical hits 47. They do get another crit down. But this is amazing. This is amazing. This is definitely going to be something crazy. I'm going to go Starmie real quick. Do we get a turn 2 wake up? Do we get a turn 3 wake up, though? Or are they going to boom? Let's see. Body Slam doing 34. Do we get a turn 3 wake up? Do we get a turn 3 wake up? Let's see. Nope, we do not. We do Body Slam again. Do we get a turn 4 wake up? We do not. And we do get KO'd, unfortunately. So we get Chansey up on the field. I'm going to go for Thunder Wave, getting a Paralysis off real quick. They do that amazing. So I'm going to go Thunderbolt as they do. Oh, that is something sad, I tell you. The tragedy of Zapdos, the story of legend. Let's move on. Let's finally get this end off this video. Unfortunately, we get lower on the ladder. But, you know, we did have one good game. This is kind of the lesson of how to play better in RBY. Rather than trying to lose pieces so quickly, try to play more defensively. But yeah, I'm it off right here. Y'all stay safe. Y'all have a nice one. Bandito out.